Hey, JRT here, and welcome back to another video. I am playing Domination on the map Genesis. I'm playing by myself, and this is hardcore domination, not core domination. And the class setup I'm using is the NV4 Vigilance with the red dot sight, quick draw, and stalk. I am running a lethal, but I think I actually forgot that I was running a lethal in this game. But again, as far as my perks go, I'm using Ghost, Hardline, Cold-Blooded, and the last perk, I don't really remember what it was because I never used it again after I got to a higher level. I think it's called Pinpoint. I'm not really sure what it really was. But the reason why I'm showing you guys this gameplay, I get 104 kills, so it's my first 100 plus game. However, I do end up losing, and it's because I made a lot of stupid mistakes along the way of this gameplay. I am playing solo. It's very, very rough for me to guard a flag or take a flag. Now you'll see me going to B the whole time. Mind you, I made a lot of mistakes because I'm level 35 before the first prestige, from a prestige zero, I guess you can say. And I'm still getting used to the game. I'm still getting used to the spawns at this point in the game, and I'm just having a really rough time. I am enjoying playing this game. During this game, I really didn't care about how many deaths I got or whatever. I really did want to win, but I really wasn't mad about losing. I do end up losing this game, but I get 100 plus kills and like 34 deaths, so I do die a lot, but I'm learning as I go, and I have a lot better gameplays. Right now, I am actually Prestige 3. I am Prestige 3. I've Prestiged 3 times now during the whole entire first weekend. And I am leveling up. I've been averaging about 25 to 30,000 XP a game thanks to double XP. And it's taking forever. Once double XP actually ends, it will take forever to level up. It took a long time just to get to 35. And again, like I said, I'm still kind of learning the map as I go. Some of the stuff I don't really like about this hardcore mode is the fact that it seems like you're shooting them and the dot couldn't be any closer to them. It's like spot on, but all of a sudden you die. It's just the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I mean, it's a lot of like, what the, yeah, you know what I mean. So I did get a lot of I get frustrated a lot in this game. I shouldn't be, but I do. And the fact that I dedicated this weekend to play this game. So again, I go 104 and like 34, 39, something like that deaths. And you'll see me running to B quite often. The reason being is, again, I'm learning. B was the flag as a solo player I was able to grab and hold by myself. So for me, holding B as a solo player is key for me. But then later I figured out that it wasn't, you shouldn't hold B. Even though I'm really good at holding B by myself, A and C are the ones that you really need to look out for. But the problem with A and C is you get a random spawn right there in the red building that I've been shooting into. So if one of our guys start heading into B, they'll start spawning either C, A, or the red building. But if you hold A and B, they'll either spawn, they'll just keep spawning at C. There's no other place they can spawn at, even if they rushed it. If that makes any sense. They could spawn if one person got real deep into their spawn, but most likely they'll die before that ever happens. But for me, I keep rushing B because it's the best way for me to hold a spawn or a flag, or so I thought. So what do I think about this game now that I'm Prestige 3? I like it. I'm actually enjoying it a lot. I'm having a lot of fun. I haven't played too much core. I've been playing hardcore because it's the easiest way to level up in a double XP weekend. And I did get a nuclear. I got a bunch of stuff to show you guys along the way. I saved up for the NV4. I didn't get any good guns. I got a Juggernaut, Metal, and Unstoppables and all that good jazz, but I didn't have any of the nuclear weapons yet. And today, or last night, which today as in Sunday, or Saturday last night, I end up unlocking the NV4, and the second gameplay I got a nuclear, a really good one at that. It was very heart thumping. I could feel my heart through my chest. That's how how exciting slash nerve-wracking it is when you're trying to run in hardcore. Because hardcore, this game is really bad compared to the other previous games. Like Black Ops 3 was almost pinpoint. This game is worse than that when it comes to shoot. In other words, you shoot first, die first, and I've been seeing that a lot. That or the hit detection is right on their body, that I think I'm hitting them, but I'm not, if that makes any sense. See, right there is perfect. I would have been a center shot right there, but if it was a little off to the right, like maybe nick their shoulder, it wouldn't count. So I think the box, I guess you can say, that invisible box that you have to hit, I mean, it's spot on the bodies. So I really do think that's probably my problem. I'm so used to hitting a large area and still getting the kill that now I have to focus more minuscule. Like, I have to focus straight on their body. But I realize this is going to be a long gameplay. I wanted to show you guys the entire gameplay and the frustration I get. I started panicking because I didn't want to lose this when I'm doing so well. And it was just a close game altogether, 199 to 200, and there's so many mistakes that I made, and since this gameplay I've improved drastically. I figured out one of my favorite lethals is probably the spider, just because of the fact that I can easily chase people away, get them to move from their spot, or throw on a flag, get them to move off the flag a little bit so I can shoot them. So either way. I don't use it in this game. I have like the trip mine or something, which is I don't even use. I totally forgot I even had it. But I died so quickly that it really didn't matter anyway. As far as the map Genesis goes, I didn't talk too much about it. Genesis is probably, look at that. Look at that, 5-man feed. The Genesis is probably my favorite map. It's hectic, it's wild, and you get a lot of score from it. You get a high score per minute. So far, I haven't gotten another 100 plus gameplay since I hit Prestige 3. However, I did get plenty of gameplays where I go 98, 95, almost every time on this map. So again, I am at Prestige 0 in this gameplay, level 35, and at the end of the weekend I hit Prestige 3, and that was my goal. And I'm really happy I made it to it. I mean, I'm sure all the other players, they probably get past me by the time I play next weekend. But you know what? I'm excited. I got to where I wanted to be before double XP was up. So far, the best gun in the game that I have realized is once you prestige, the MacTav 45 or the UMP 45. I couldn't even get out of this area. I tried, it's just, it gets you stuck. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, the best gun that I found out in this game for hardcore only, hardcore is what I'm talking about at this moment, is the MacTav 45, which is the classic UMP 45. And you can unlock guns as you prestige. You get a classic gun unlock token. And so once I prestige and unlock that MacTav, jeez, it is probably the best gun in hardcore. It's quick, it's got like a one-shot kill almost across the map, or it has a very large one-shot distance. It's a beast. In fact, anybody that's playing hardcore and you have to unlock a gun, like a classic gun, highly recommend the UMP or the MacTav 45. You guys will love it. Make sure you have quick draw and grip, but honestly, when I started playing, I didn't even run. I played really well with it without running any kind of attachments. So again, MacTav 45, I'm stressing it. If you guys can unlock it, get it. It is a great gun. So along with hitting level 55, you also unlock another classic gun. It's like the OSA or something like that. And I played with that gun. I wasn't too impressed with it. It hits hard now. It is a good gun, but it has high recoil and not, how would I put it? has a very small magazine. You don't have very many bullets you can utilize. So the biggest problem I've been having is, as a solo player, there's not a lot of great score streaks. In Black Ops 3 you have Sentry Gun and Guardian, which is really great score streaks to use when you're a solo player, and then you have Raps and Wraith to back you up when you actually need those kills to kind of throw everybody off their game. But in this game you don't have any of that. I think the closest thing you have is the Warden, because the Vulture sucks. Vulture's trash. The Sentry Gun, or the Shock Sentry, is trash. And the reason why these are so garbage is the fact that they have Blind Eye that will, I believe it literally makes them invisible to practically everything. So there's not a good variation of perks to make those score streaks a little bit better. Because everybody's running Blind Eye. At least close to everybody is running Blind Eye. Saw him there a little bit too late. So I am panicking at this point. I gotta grab a flag. I've been just running around, and that's my biggest mistake in this game. I shouldn't have been just running. I should have slowed down, paid more attention, and just gone for it. Of course, right here, I believe I get shot off a B, which I'm not too happy about, because the team kept running the other way. Instead of helping me grab B and win the game, which would have won us the game, they ran away from B. I was very, very disappointed at that point, but everybody's still trying to get used to the game, so I wasn't really too mad about it. The other team just wanted to win more than I did, or the team did, in that, for that matter. But 199 to 200, that was a heck of a close game. So it was a very close game. I get like 2,908 XP, which is about my average. And I just want to let you guys know that this week probably won't get too many videos out, just because of the fact that I barely could get any videos out, just because I was playing all weekend trying to hit that 3rd prestige. But I have a lot of great footage to show you guys. Well, anyway, this is JRT, and as always, I'll see you next time.